Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Welsh Lady ASMR. Now, last week I made a video on this vintage cookbook from the 1950s. Thank you so much to those of you who watched the video and commented. And I'm going to make this video today, especially for one of you called Anna from New England, who commented that the cake, a Battenberg cake, was something that she was unable to get hold of in New England, but that she was inspired to try making again after seeing the video and the delicious recipes in it. So this video is for you, Anna, and I am going to talk you through the recipe through the pages of the Good Housekeeping Picture Cake Making Cookbook. I hope you enjoy. So let's have a look at the basic recipe for Battenberg cake. And as you can see, the recipe comes with some photographs to show you how to construct the cake. And you've got some variations here. There is a chocolate Battenberg cake, which I'm not familiar with. I've not heard of that one before. But let's start with the basic recipe for Battenberg cake. As it's quite an old book, the measurements are imperial. So you would need 8 ounces of butter or margarine, 8 ounces of sugar, 3 eggs, 8 ounces of flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and some supplementary ingredients here: vanilla essence, milk if necessary, half an ounce of cocoa, 8 ounces of almond icing, raspberry jam, and caster sugar. I'm not sure if the almond icing is marzipan. Maybe we'll find out as we read on. So I'll read out the instructions here. Prepare 2 oblong tins of equal size. Cream together the fat and sugar and beat in the eggs. Sieve together the flour and baking powder and add to the creamed mixture, together with a few drops of vanilla essence and a little milk if required, to mix to a dropping consistency. Put half the mixture into one of the tins, add the cocoa to the other half with a little more milk if necessary, and put into the second tin. Bake for 25 minutes in a moderately hot oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, then cool. Again, Battenberg to me is cake that is yellow and pink in checkerboards. This one seems to be yellow and cocoa or chocolate. Next, prepare the almond icing. I'm not sure if there is another recipe for almond icing. Trim the cakes to equal size and cut in half. Spread the sides of the strips with jam, warmed if it is too stiff, and stick them together, alternating the colours as seen in the photographs, and pressing the pieces well together so that the cake does not fall to pieces when sliced. Coat the top, bottom and sides with thin almond icing rolled in caster sugar, and trim with kitchen scissors or a knife. crimp along the top outer edges to make a decorative border and score across the top of the cake with a sharp knife to give a crisscross pattern. Wrap the cake tightly in greaseproof paper and keep it for several days before cutting. So if we look at I'm still a little confused as to what almond icing is. In my head, Battenberg is covered in marzipan. So is almond icing another word for marzipan? So if we look at the photographs, we're shown here 2 tins with a cake in, and then you cut each down the middle like that. Then you sandwich them in alternating patterns with the warmed jam. So that's the finished shape. And then over this side we've got the finished article. Yeah, that does look like marzipan to me. And we've got the crimped edges, the crisscross design on the top there. And this photo looks as though it is the chocolate version. And yes, it is. Chocolate Battenberg cake, bottom picture, opposite. Yeah. Use a chocolate and white mixture for the 2 colours of this cake, cutting each cake into 3 strips. Okay, so we've got 3 strips for this one. Coat the cake with a chocolate flavoured almond icing made by kneading sufficient cocoa or chocolate powder into the almond icing to flavour and colour it. Roll this paste out on a board sprinkled with caster sugar before using it to coat the cake. Okay, so both versions of Battenberg have the cocoa cake in. Well, there you go. I do hope this recipe has inspired Anna to go ahead and make the Battenberg, and if you do, let me know. Let me know anybody else if you have a go. And I'll see you on the next video.